Good morning or afternoon, I suppose. It depends on when you're watching this. Just wanted to talk about a few things that are coming up down the line and save myself a little bit of trouble in editing and stuff like that. Either you've been in class so far today or I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. A couple of things. Want to make sure. So by the end of the day today, so that's either A day, which is today, or B day, which is technically tomorrow, and the next class day, I need you and your group to look at benchmark number 2. So with benchmark number 2, you're going to tell me the bones that are involved in your joint. You identify them if they are axial or appendicular skeletons. Um, and now, not everybody's going to have bones in both. So keep that in mind depending on where your joint is located. You're also going to tell me about the ligaments. Now, those you'll probably need to go back to the textbook. Chapter 11 is, no, not 11, chapter 10, no, back up even farther. Chapter 9, I think, is the one that you're going to want to use, chapter 9. That has a lot of information about the different joints and stuff like that. You can also look at the videos that I uploaded for the different joints in the project information documents folder. So if you look at the main folder, there's another one called project information documents, and then there's synovial joint resources. Okay, so you can use that. It'll take you to a folder that has a lot of it has video series on the different these different joints right here. Just about everybody will be covered in here. There's a few folks, depending on which one you pick, you won't follow in there. Pick a joint. You already should have given me some examples in benchmark number 1. Pick one if you gave me more than one, so you can start figuring out the different parts of the joint. You might as well, you're going to need to lock yourself in at this point. So as a group, you'll want to discuss which one you want to do and stuff like that. Also, in this folder, I'm learning from some of the classes I've seen so far is the study guides. Okay, some folks don't know of the existence of those documents. And so in the same folder, I've got one for bones, and I've got one for muscles. You need to open this and make a copy of it and incorporate this stuff into your notes. This lists the things that you need to know that I'm going to test you on, including all the specific structures in here and down here that you'll need to know about the skeleton. And there's also a study guide for the muscles. So the muscles that you're going to need to know, you don't have to memorize all of them. Okay, that's insane. There's 700 muscles. If you're going to be a doctor, you'll probably need to memorize them all, but we're not doctors yet. So open this up. Have this open. When I make my lectures, I have this open, so I'm making sure I'm studying these. These videos are already long enough just covering this stuff, okay? So have this open when you're going through it and taking notes. And you're going to need to do some memorization, okay? I'm going to show a picture with an arrow pointing at a femur, and you're going to just have to tell me, and you need to know it. Okay, no context clues or anything like that. You either know it or you don't. So make sure you know where these exist in the project informations documents. Muscle notes. So I told you about the muscle study guide. We do have muscle notes that are coming up. Those are going to be due next week, Sunday and Monday. I try not to have due dates over the weekend, but this time around I just couldn't make it happen. I want y'all to have looked at the notes before we talk about them in class next week. Benchmark 2 is due tonight. Don't forget your muscle physiology notes that I assigned those last week. Those are going to be due Wednesday for A day and Thursday for B day. If you have any questions, let me know. Send me a remind message, send me an email, ask me in class. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you all again soon.
Almost forgot one last thing. If you did not take the integumentary system test that was open last week, you need to reach out to me during tutorials so we can discuss when you can take that test. The window for you to be able to do that is going to be extremely short because the main window is already closed from last week. So please see me during tutorials for the integumentary system test if you did not take it last week. I promise this is it, so if y'all need anything, just let me know. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing y'all again soon.